Okay.
But
We digress.
This is obviously the segment where we talk about like the wash stuff, like we do like being comfortable talking about therapy with other black people is a wash thing to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it should be a normal thing. But,
Yeah.
we're working on it.
Yeah,
But see, that's the thing I really appreciated about the show because it was so positive. You take different aspects of the black community, you know.
Happy-go-lucky black folks.
I still got people that's still in the game. I still got people that's in corporate, you know. But everybody's needed everywhere.
Yeah, so. Someone was telling us how they appreciate seeing the different types of black people in the show. Like we're not just one thing.
Diversity within the culture.
Yeah, and colorism. I will accentuate that, the colorism, because I like seeing the pretty dark girls and I like seeing the pretty light-skinned girls, but I like seeing pretty chocolate girls on film.
That's one thing, Jamario, our director of photography, when we first met. Like this man, I wish he was here, but he's a student of the game, right? If you follow him on Instagram, about weekly or bi-weekly, he'll post snippets from trailers breaking down lighting from different shows.
Just in the spare time.
Yeah, in the spare time. And he said, first meeting was, I want to light black skin properly. And he has a whole like theory and method, and he was telling me how black skin absorbs light. So it's not necessary to take light and like put a bunch of light on dark skin. Lighter skin, you can do that and you'll be okay. But like dark skin absorbs it, so you don't need as much. So the colors are really. When you see us release our posters for season 2, we're getting ready to release 3 posters. I took screen grabs and pictures of when like a light was beaming on like Nadira's face, and it absorbs the light and it gives you back this beautiful texture. Yeah. So.
And I noticed that on a lot of TV shows, even these primetime TV shows. I was watching the show, The Resident, on NBC.
My acting coach is on there.
And the lady, the dark-skinned lady that plays Dr. Adoku, I think the last name is Adoku, but she is just stunning. Like, she is beautiful, but there is this horrible shot that they have of her and, what's the lady that plays on Lynn Whitfield? It's because she plays her mother on one of the scenes, and they have this horrible shot of them because the makeup. I don't know if it's the makeup, the way the lighting is hitting it. It might be both.
It's a combination because I mean those two things go hand in hand, which we learned this year too because we brought on makeup artists, and like they're working with the lighting guy. About high key, low key, what we doing. How do I need to do this face?
And any tip for any makeup artists that are into wanting to do makeup, find out what the character is, find out what their purpose is for. You can't give someone a dramatic look if they're a girl next door. And I appreciate Dee. Like, that was the first thing she ever asked. She said, "What type of person are you?" And I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, I can tell somebody. Normally you just let them do what they do, but the fact that she cared about the storyline and she cared about what we looked like on film is
it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference because I've seen some of the lighting with that particular character, and I swear like she could. It's the same chick that's Miss America. Like they would be neck and neck, but then that particular shot was just crazy. It was horrible.
I'll make a artist. Sorry.
Well, what I was going to say is that kind of goes. We got this ongoing dialogue about how My Name is Dolomite is about the making of Washed. and one of the things Wesley Snipes' character says is like, "Do you know how to light black? I need somebody who knows how to light black people." That is
it's a thing.
That was a thing then. It's a thing now. It's not common to get a lot of black gaffers, cinematographers, and just people who understand how black skin works.
And it was both of our makeup artists, Delisa did the first half and Dee did the second half of the show. They both did a great job of kind of trying to figure out the characters. But lighting, like you're saying, overall, it highlights the importance of diversity in film and why you need more diversity and more diverse amongst, and it's not just, and a lot of times people yell diversity. Diversity isn't just a color. Diversity is life experiences, right? Knowing to ask the right questions, right? And because you could get somebody that grew up in Highland Park or grew up in South Lake, and you look at their crew, they might have brought on a couple black folks, but they have the same life experiences as they do.
Them black folks is athletes.
Was that? When you need people, and that comes with lighting and makeup and knowing that, hey, when you watch The Resident, they needed somebody on set to be like,
Exactly.
it's like,
Exactly.
and on a smaller scale, I was watching Euphoria the other day. I don't know if you've seen Euphoria, but this is a crazy show. Zendaya did an amazing job. I was watching one of their football scenes. They're spending millions per episode, I think. I don't know how much they spend. But they had a football scene, and something as little as when the center snapped the ball, he had his head down. And I was like, you spent all this money on this show, and you couldn't pay $500 to have a football consultant on there.
Right, literally anybody who's played football at that position ever would have said, no, you look forward because you're going to get run over.
Yes, and so that's why it's important to have diversity. On Euphoria, they needed a sports guy on their set, and obviously, I'm not sure they had it or they just completely missed it. I will give them the benefit of the doubt. We miss stuff too, and when I get in post-production, I'm like,
Yeah.
Take that hat off. Throw that hat.
It turns into an old baseball coach's couch.
Now, I do want to know a little bit about the character's background. So I'm going to start with Nadir. How did you pretty much start out before this role?
I've been acting since the age of 2. So I did that up into my teen years, and then found out I was actually really good in sports. And unfortunately, you gotta kind of pick one. They make you pick. Even when I ran track in college, they didn't let me choose the theater major I wanted to because it's either track practice or dress rehearsal. And when they pay your bills, you go to track practice. So after I graduated, go back some. So I studied communications and broadcast journalism. Found out I did not like that, so I followed my degree plan so I could still graduate, but I did more writing for TV script and editing film. So I did that, and then once I graduated, I was able to get back into acting. So by the time I met Jared, he was shooting this thing. I saw it on Backstage, and I said, okay, dang, I gotta be somewhere else to shoot. So I shot him a self-tape, and I met with him and Corey Pratt at the Starbucks, and they were like, so yeah, we want to give you this role, but we want to know like more, some. I was like, really? Like, okay, cool. So that's how I got into being Maya. I was literally just an actress, and I saw that Jared was doing a lot of everything in season 1. So I was like, if there's anything like I could do, like I can help you. So I started like as a PA, but then I turned into assistant director at the end of season 1, then started out as full like long-term AD, and I even directed the first episode with him. So 201, it's my director's debut, super excited about that. But basically anything Jared needs, I do. So
Yeah.
that's what I
When you
did.
chose her for the character, did you already kind of know her background, or were you just kind of surprised that you kind of found the diamond in the rough?
It's like, ooh, somebody with training.
Yeah.
So
No, but it's like-
she was at that casting call. She was the only one that sent any self tape. Season 2, we had plenty of self tapes, but season 1, she was the first one. So I was like, oh, she took the time and did this, but she was also the best person that tried out for it, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't know. You don't really know. So I'm going based off the performance, right? You don't know the type of killer you're getting. She's a sociopath. She's psycho. She's in 17 different shows. She's getting married. She's the AD. She's a leading actress. I look at her script notes, and she's like, it's very meticulous, and those are the type of people that I gravitate to.
And I'm sorry, he meant sociopath in a good way.
In a good way.
Yes.
In a good way.
There's two types of
Sociopath's a
sociopaths.
compliment I want.
Yeah, if you're crazy.
When I say killers, it's in a
Yeah.
good way. Like we're
Yeah.
all killers. Like we all. The thing about this, the thing about what we're doing is Washed is the vehicle, but it might not be the biggest thing we do. But we all want to make it, and it's not want. It's kind of like there is no choice.
No plan
B.
There's no plan B. We burned the ships when we got to shore, and we're going to make this happen. And Nadira is the type of person. She's not going to stop. She's not going to let anybody get in the way. And kind of the approach I took in season 2 was we're leveling up. If you don't level up, you get left behind.
Yeah.
Because there's not one person. There's not one person that's going to derail this train.
Yeah.
And Nadira is leading the train. Like when she says whatever I want, no, it's a lot of times it's like, hey Jared, we need this. What are we doing? Let's do it. And it keeps me going. It keeps me like.
But it's also because he's doing 17 other things, and so I just, whatever my job is, I like to just do my job. I'm a list person. I'm a very structured person. So
that's why she was a great AD.
If I can, and if I can help in any other aspect, like if I need to go pick up coffee, if I need to, like I will do those things as well.
And that's a good well-rounded person to have, because I'm not too good to go get some coffee. I'm not too good to go because it makes the
if it doesn't get done, it's not gonna get done. So we just have to do it.
It's not gonna get done. Somebody has to do it, and you can't, push everything on one person. I do like the concept of the no plan B, and I had to really do this for myself, because if you have a plan B, then it means you can fall back on that, or that's just in case.
Yeah.
If you have a no plan B, exactly. If you have a no plan B concept, then this is what you want, this is what you're gonna do, you're gonna speak into it, you're gonna put all your effort into it, and something is gonna come out of it. Yeah. And it's not gonna be just good, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be explosive, magnificent, whatever, you're lining up.
Exactly. And if we fail, we fail forward.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, I appreciate what he's saying, but it's beyond washed for me, because for me, acting, and now that I've been on the production side, like I've always had respect for production people, but now that I've been on the production side, like people say, oh, you hungry for this? No, I'm starving. Like, you don't understand that this is what I'm wanting to do, and I'm not going to stop at all. So do you need me at this project? Oh, and then I could be over here. Or like he said, during Wash, I was planning, and I planned my own wedding.
She tried to come to set the weekend she got married, is what she won't tell you. She got married. She got married on Friday night. She was trying to be on set on Sunday. It's like, girl,
I needed to be with my team.
Well, my honeymoon's not till next week, ma'am.
I guess we gotta pay bills. They telling me to stop again, so we're going on break.